Smart, just like a son.
There you go again.
Yes, there we go again.
Hey guys, we know we haven't made a new episode in a while, and there is a reason for this.
Because my hat eats gravy.
If you guys didn't get the message, or the message on YouTube, or the message on Facebook, yes, we did come out and say what episodes we were going to be doing next, which was the Season 3 premiere, which is a two-parter, and the Dragon Quest episode, which, a little bit of interesting knowledge here, he hasn't seen that one yet. There's
nor the bakery one. I don't know why.
Not a bakery. It was a mystery on a train.
Close enough.
Yeah, it dealt with a cake. So
yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it. I just haven't.
The Dragon Quest one's really good. The mystery one's kind of amusing too. But anyway, the reason we haven't made a new episode is because we recently got in touch with Jake, and he sadly has said that he doesn't think we'll be able to put out a new episode until
sometime after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sometime after Thanksgiving, which sucks. And
me and him were not going to wait that long to watch the season 2 premiere.
We were originally going to go into the season premiere and watch it blind and just
kind of like Jake does.
Yeah, be more like a reaction video. But when we realized that we would probably have to wait till after Thanksgiving, we went, no, screw that. We can't wait that long. So
screw that noise. Give me the bullymong fur, and I'll give you a shotgun that I ripped from the hands of a dead adventurer.
Wow. Really?
I have played that game so many times!
Anyway, so that didn't work out. So we won't be going into the episode blind. So we will have to write proper jokes for that one. So yeah.
Proper jokes.
Proper jokes.
Smart,
you're dressed
just like a sir.
You're dressed proper. Anyway, so it'll probably be a while before those comes out.
Semi-proper.
Now, also on the subject of this video, the Season 3 premiere. We should talk a little bit about it, our impressions on it. Let me go first. I thought that for the most part, the Season 3 premiere was a lot of fun. It didn't beat the Discord episodes in terms of premiere. It's gonna take a lot to beat that. I mean, when you got a character like Discord, you know, it's gonna be so fucking hard to beat that. But in its own right, I thought the Season 3 premiere did a really good job. It was a lot of fun, interesting premise. But there's an elephant in the room here.
And a Shannon walking behind the camera.
Hey, I was trying to be quiet.
Okay. King Sombra.
Sombrero.
Ole!
King Sombrero. Ole! Anyway. King Sombra. A lot of potential. When I first saw images for this guy...
You killed my baker. Prepare to die.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my hamster. Prepare to die.
Father. Whatever!
Suburban Knights. Anyway. When I first saw the images for King Sombra, I was one of the few people that actually liked his design. I
kind of felt like it was an OC character, to be honest.
See, I didn't see that. I actually thought that he looked proper menacing. And when I go using proper again, I thought that he looked really menacing.
I'll give you a proper slap in the leather.
But yeah, I was actually really excited to see what they were going to do with the character. I was excited to see who they were going to do the voice for him, what he was going to be like. Then the episode rolled around, and I will say this. You kind of got the sense that this dude meant trouble. Like, he seemed like a really powerful being. In all honesty, he kind of seemed like if you were to take away our love for Discord, he probably would have wreaked even more of a havoc than Discord did. To be perfectly honest, he seemed really powerful. The problem is...
he suffered from Sauron syndrome.
Yeah, the execution was not that well. He didn't have a lot to do in the episode, and really... His dialogue...
I'm evil.
Fear me. His dialogue didn't have a lot...
He only had 2 words.
Yeah, he really repeated 2 words over and over, which can be done and done well.
Well, he didn't repeat them. He just had 2 speaking lines, and the rest was...
And he did say those 2 lines pretty menacing, but other than that, he didn't have a lot of lines.
I'm already seeing jokes about him on the internet where that's all he can say, just... Crystal ponies!
But yeah, I was actually really disappointed. I was really let down by the execution on him because I personally feel he has a lot of potential there that they just didn't get to use properly. Now, it is just the beginning of Season 3. Now, granted, a lot of the seasons we haven't seen the villains return again. There is a fan theory going around with the whole Trixie episode, though, because for some of those of you that don't know, there's an image that's been leaked of her that shows her having this necklace that looks like Sombra's color scheme. And in the episode, if you remember, his horn flew off at the end when he blew up, and they...
Spoilers!
Well, they should have seen it by now. You really gonna say spoilers? Knowing our fan base, they have probably already seen this episode and watched it 3 times by now.
Spoilers!
Get out of here. They've already, they've already watched it 3 times. Okay, spoilers. There, I said it late, though. Anyway, so it's... Maybe he could come back, who knows. But I feel that he's one of those characters that didn't get the proper, execution that the proper execution that he deserved. However, I know the fan base is going to eat this dude up. They're gonna make so many other stories based on him. They're going to give him an interesting backstory. I'm already seeing a lot of really good artwork of the guy, so I think that he could become a great villain through the fan base. Plus, the comics are coming out soon.
Hey, fan base, hint hint, Crestos. Seriously, come on. Glue maker? The glue maker?
Anyway.
Glue maker. The great villain. Come on. Lauren Faust said that she would make him a villain if she was still on the team. Of course, he wouldn't be my interpretation. Back to what Sean's saying.
The comics are coming out soon, which we've already heard that in the comics, Chrysalis is supposed to be coming back and making her grand reappearance. So, who knows, maybe down the road, Sombra could reemerge in the comics and get...
Eat a dick!
And properly get the execution that I wanted him to. There were some people that said that the songs in this one felt kind of bland. I thought they were a lot of fun. I actually thought that they were a lot of fun. I mean...
I don't remember them that well.
I thought they were fun. I mean,
we only
they
watched the
okay,
episode once.
Yeah, they weren't like as grand as Winter Wrap Up or Best Night Ever or Big Booty Bitches, or This Day Aria, but they were still fun. I mean, every now and then you get those, little songs that aren't as grand as say those, but they're still fun. What else about the episode? Sombra songs. Oh, it was awesome to see the fact that for once in the show, Spike saved the day. Spike legitimately saved the day.
I have fingers.
Are you on crack?
I'm on crack! Whoa! 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 Back in the day it was like cats. Back in the day it was like cats.
Anyway, Spike legitimately saved the day for once, which when we get around to that episode, he's gonna get points deducted for that. Like, that's almost enough to get 10 whole points deducted, right?
Sadly, he gets zoned right after.
He kind of does, doesn't he? Poof! Twilight was a lot of fun in this episode, too. It was like, if you take when you look at it, really, it was a very Twilight-centric episode, in a sense.
Aren't they mostly?
Well, not all. No, there's some episodes that are completely
That's why I didn't
dedicated to
say
one.
all, but mostly.
Yeah, but, yeah, Twilight has definitely shown that she could do a lot with magic. I mean, for fuck's sake, in the episode, she turned the whole stair chamber upside down.
Actually, she didn't. She turned gravity upside down.
When she turned gravity upside down, I was sitting there going, "Oh, please tell me she flipped the whole room."
No, she just flipped herself.
Well, that was still cool.
Magnet hoofs. Magneto is real.
Magnets. How do they work?
Fucking. Thank you, Violent J.
I'm not putting that in.
We need to get back to that.
Why? Can't they? But that's all people like outside of the fan base remember of them. Is that one stupid
that's
song?
That's a fun gag in our thing. Anyways, we're.
Yeah. Anyway, she like flipped gravity, and something that up until recently we'd only seen the little infant unicorns do, levitating themselves. That was pretty cool. Watching her was like, oh, she's falling. Oh wait, you can grab yourself. You know?
Can do that.
You can grab yourself. I didn't mean that. The door.
You can do that? You can explode twice?
The door that they looked through that saw their worst fears was really cool.
I know what Sombra's is.
Huh. Gangnam Style.
I saw a picture of that.
Yeah,
We will be using that in the cover.
But all in all, even though it wasn't the best season premiere, I think that in terms
That's why he has so many stairs. He doesn't like elevators.
he loves stairs. Sombra loves stairs. That's a meme that's starting that I really like. And I'm glad that I wasn't the only one that thought this, because when she was going down the stairs and up the stairs, I'm sitting there going, it's like they took that level from Super Mario 64 with the never-ending staircase and went, poof, like right there. And there was the one was like Fluttershy, Stairmaster. Sombra, Stairmaster. Which was funny.
But
But
I'll go grab the charger.
oh yeah, all in all, when it comes to season 3 premiere, even though it wasn't as good as the Discord episode, I do think it was better than the very first season premiere, which, to be honest, like, I do like the first season 3 premiere. It was a very good establishing episode, but, you know, it's not one of the best, but it's still a really good episode. But if I were to rate it, in my opinion, I'd say out of 10. I think that it gets a pretty solid 8.5 out of 10, because the whole Sombra thing is a big problem. I mean, you can't just have a villain and not have him really do much. I mean, and it's funny because we were kind of thinking the same thing as us, because after we got done watching it, I started sitting in my chair going, you know, he is a lot like Sauron, because, you know, they build Sauron up as being this big bad motherfucker, and then first scene in the movie, ah, my fingers, I am destroyed.
We should probably wrap this up. The battery's gonna die.
Do you have a similar opinion? I pretty much touched upon everything.
I just felt like Sombra was the least out of all the villains. To be honest, like he feels that he could have been utilized more.
I feel he had a lot of potential.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. He mostly just went grr arg. But
if you look beyond that, you can definitely see that there was...
One final thing I want to say before the battery dies is I want to start back up Words of Wisdom. Some of the old people that watched us before we started doing Jake and Friends may know it. You know, I was wearing that, you know, that red house robe, and I was all fancy speaking. I want to know your opinion. Do you want me to do that way again, or should I wear maybe this and a nice tie or something like that? And with Words of Wisdom, I just like come up with stupid ass like phrases. Some people could say, yeah, it's kind of like ask that guy. Shut up. I was doing this in school before I even saw that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everyone in my family does Words of Wisdom in their own special way.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
I could show you the Facebook stuff my dad posts.
Okay.
Anyways, my real name is Zen Wisdom, for those of you who don't know. But, you know, I wanted it to be a Q&A thing. I've always wanted it to be one of those. Yeah, you're probably going to say, oh, he's ripping off of that guy, you know. But to be honest, you know...
Simpsons did it!
Shut up. But to be honest, a lot of people kind of do that sort of stuff. It's really easy to do, just come up with funny-ass things. I mean, shit, Tumblr is pretty much like an interactive Ask That Guy just with pictures, so, you know...
Kind of, yeah.
So, you know... I'm not really stealing it too much. I do have this idea, you know, suave, because the thing that actually made me want to do this was an old Ernest video.
Really?
Yeah.
I am Electroman.
It was like Ernest the Aristocrat, and like he would talk down on you. It was really hilarious. So yeah, you know, I'll start off with maybe a few more funny phrases. I'm thinking about using this backdrop. It's really nice. I'm
okay.
Let me know what you think. If I should wear this nice jacket that Sean gave me, because
it's Brad's jacket. It looks like Brad's jacket.
Yeah, I'm doing Ask That Guy while dressed as Brad.
I'll stick with Citizen Kane. Thank you very much.
Let me know which one you think looks better. You know, if I should do the jacket with a nice tie, or if I should go do my house robe. You know, should I have my hair back like this? Would it make me look more suave and sophisticated? You know, and
ponytails, the epitome of sophistication.
Well, it's supposed to make my hair look slick back. But anyways, let me know what you think about that, because that is something that I have been thinking about starting back up again. You know, season 2 of Words of Wisdom. You know, so they're little quick bits that, you know, some of them
more Batman stuff.
I'd have to get a new mask. It's kind of ruined, but Yeah, we want to get back to some of our old stuff as well when we're finally done with Jake and Friends, because that time it will come to an end. Me and Sean are also thinking about, if we get a better camera, about doing video game Let's Plays. Possibly. So, you know, we may get back to some of our old skits with, like, we're going to revamp Bagman and Captain Carbonation, actually give them a story instead of just being a series of inside jokes.
Yeah, it's like, the fuck is this?
So,
Why do we fall, Master Wayne? I didn't fall! Someone tripped me!
I think it was something different.
Yeah, no, it was something different. I was the other night.
Oh, yes, Master Wayne, why do we fall?
Gravity! That was it.
But
thank you, you saved that. Because I was like, I know it was funny, but I couldn't remember what the punchline was. I'm like, no, it's not. They tripped me.
But yeah, so look forward to us maybe doing some more of that. Definitely some words of wisdom. They're not going to be too long, because the first couple ones were like, you know, I would say like one thing and it would last from 12 to 30 seconds. Sean wants me to try and put like 3.
At least 3 in one.
At least 3 in one. We'll see how that works out. But, you know, the words of wisdom will be like kind of space fillers between our big projects. So that's something to look forward to as well.
You make it seem like we're making something like To Boldly Flee when you say it like that. Our big project!
Well, it takes a lot of effort to organize a Jake and Friends thing, though. It does.
You need to,
And remember when we try and do our Bagman and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That was not easy to do. So, you know, I consider those kind of big projects.
You need to...
For us.
You need to watch To Boldly Flee, because you know the whole Spoonie thing that was going on, how he got kicked off. There's an hilarious part in To Boldly Flee where they go into Spoonie's mind, and there's a door that opens there, and it says Super Ego. And he's sitting there like he's standing there like an Adonis in nothing but underwear, and he's just like this, and I'm like, yeah, that's Spoonie.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Spoonie did get kicked off of the Ask That Guy thing.
I always knew I had a problem with him.
You can just look it up.
We'll post a link if you want. Hal, we'll give them the Lord Cat video.
Yeah.
Dude, when I clicked on that,
let's not get
I was
into
shocked.
Let's not get into that
Yeah,
right now.
that's not
because,
us.
You know, and also our battery light's flashing.
Yeah.
And we've been really pushing our luck. I'm surprised the camera hasn't shut off. But
I
yeah,
know.
you know, we'll try and get some more Jake and Friends, and we'll probably get some words of wisdoms out beforehand. So, let me know in the comments what you would prefer to see me in. You know, like a swabs, this jacket thing, you know, some nice clothing, or my my fancy house robe, where I kind of look, you know, it's that red, like Hugh Hefner looking type house robe that you see a lot.
Oh, ladies.
So, you know, let me know which of those two would look better, and like I said, I would also really love to make it a Q&A thing, you know, so, you know, ask me anything. It could be a serious question or goofy ones. Goofy ones will be more fun to work with, but, you know, yeah, that's one thing I wanted to get back into doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty much all we got, guys. We'll try and do the series, Series 3? No, the Season 3 premiere.
Series 3!
the Season 3 premiere as soon as we can, and the Dragon Quest episode. So, until then, see you guys.
Assalamu alaikum! I think that means hello.